Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Saturday, October 17th. Tesla is pushing a new software update that is increasing the range of its existing Model Y vehicles. As a matter of fact, Tesla has improved the range of almost all of the vehicles in their lineup thanks to new improvements. The Model Y long range is now 325 miles of range, an increase of 9 miles. But more impressively, the Model X Performance is now 341, an increase of 36 miles. The Model S Performance is now 387, an increase of 39 miles. It appears the improved efficiency is due to better use of the powertrain and HVAC systems. It would explain why Tesla is increasing the range across the lineup, but even more so with the Model 3. Tesla has now officially launched the Model 3 2021 refresh with more range and all the features that we were anticipating. On top of the new wheels, new center console, and interior improvements with aesthetic changes, they've also made new efficiency improvements. It's official. The new Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor is getting a 30-mile increase to a range of 353 miles. The new Model 3 also is getting all the features that were confirmed in previous reports, such as a powered trunk, a new double-pane windows, and Chrome Delete, the way that they did for the Model Y. Tesla has also brought back the auto-dimming mirrors to the Model 3 with the new refresh. All versions are also getting a quicker 0 to 60 acceleration time, most notably the Model 3 Performance, which has shaved another tenth of a second, now at 3.1 seconds to get to 60 miles an hour. Tesla has removed its no questions asked 7-day return policy that Elon Musk had been pushing for some time. Aside from marketing material and personal tweets from Elon Musk, Tesla literally wrote in its support page for the policy, quote, "This return policy is intended to give you confidence in your purchase of a Tesla vehicle, and so it is in addition to other rights that you have under applicable law." And now sources familiar with the matter told Electrek that Tesla has discontinued the policy last night. The support page for the policy now redirects to Tesla's general support page without any replacement policy. A Tesla Model S Plaid, the new higher-end version of the flagship sedan, remains a mystery despite being available for orders for a little while. And a recent comment from CEO Elon Musk has led uncertainty to the third-row seat. When originally announcing the Model S Plaid last year, Musk said that Tesla planned to bring back the rear-facing seats in the vehicle. And now, when asked, will the Model S have a third-row option again, he responded, "You never know." This episode of Quick Charge Podcast is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. General Motors announced its first electric vehicle-only factory called Factory Zero to produce the GMC Hummer EV pickup and more. GM shared the news, saying, quote, "General Motors today announced its Detroit Hamtramck Assembly Center will be known as the Factory Zero, reconfigured to an all-electric vehicle assembly plant. The name Factory Zero reflects the significance of this facility in advancing GM's zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion future." Now, General Motors says the factory will feature a 30-kilowatt solar carport and a 516-kilowatt ground-mount solar panel system. They also claim that it's committed to sourcing 100% of its U.S. facilities with renewable energy by the year 2030 and all global facilities by the year 2040. And Factory Zero is no exception. GM took a moment to confirm that the GMC Hummer EV, an electric pickup truck set to launch next year, and the self-driving Cruise Origin will be made at the plant. Renault held a virtual event in which it unveiled the sleek new electric hatchback and an inexpensive new EV under the Dacia brand. The Renault e-Vision is an electric hatchback that will serve as the basis of the production EV to be launched next year. Renault says that the vehicle is equipped with a 160-kilowatt electric motor powered by a 60-kilowatt-hour battery pack. It's capable of DC fast charging at 130 kilowatts and has an onboard charger with a max output of 22 kilowatts. The other electric vehicle is the Dacia Spring Electric. It's equipped with a super low-power 33-kilowatt electric motor, getting power from a 26.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack. And a small form factor and low weight, Renault says it still should get about 225 kilometers or 140 miles of range using the WLTP guidelines. Renault claimed that it will be the lowest priced electric city car on the market in Europe. It will go on sale in the spring of 2021 in Europe. And in Electrek's green energy brief, a Danish wind turbine manufacturer, MHE Vestas Offshore Wind, is getting serious about the size of their turbines. It's working on a next-generation turbine, and it will be released to the public within a year, and maybe even before the end of 2020. We don't know how big it's going to be, but they say that it will likely compete with Siemens' huge turbine with a rotor diameter of 728 feet. Lots of politicians promote green energy, but which ones actually host it? The website Solar Powered Challenge, which was created by a personal project by Nick Thorst, looks at the governor's residence in all 50 states using Google Maps. And the governor's mansions, only 3 states have solar: California, Michigan, and Ohio. The Southern Alliance for the Clean Energy has released a new brief called the Transportation Electrification in the Southeast, which demonstrates that while the U.S. Southeast is benefiting from EV manufacturing job creation and economic investment, the region is not actually maximizing the full breadth of opportunities that come from the widespread adoption of electric vehicles. The Southeast accounts for 28% of the United States EV manufacturing investment and at least 14% of passenger EV manufacturing jobs, while representing 18% of the U.S. population. However, in stark contrast, the Southeast accounts for only 10% of national EV sales and 13% of EV chargers. And what's more, the Southeast accounts for less than 1% of utility investment and only 4% of government funding nationwide. A new documentary was released from Hulu called I Am Greta. It takes a look at Greta Thunberg's journey and motivations, and the action the world has taken, or not taken, in response to her laser-focused demand on the action for climate change. In her own words, quote, "Once you understand the magnitude of the problem, you can't erase it." And in time for the upcoming election, Electrek's Michelle Lewis seeks to educate voters on the meaning of the term Green New Deal. To paraphrase the Global Journalism Initiative covering climate now, the Green New Deal is a broad resolution that aims to combat the climate crisis by creating a large number of green jobs and business opportunities through government investments. In the full article, Lewis summarizes the Republican and Democratic candidates' position and goes in to examine 6 major perspectives of the public on climate change as researched by Yale Program on Climate Change Communication. You can read more and join the discussion on our site, electrek.co. As reported from Reuters, Australia's Great Barrier Reef has lost more than half of its coral in the last 3 decades, and scientists fear the loss will be caused by frequent bleaching will compromise its ability to recover at all. Terry Hughes, professor at ARC Center of Excellence for Coral Reef Studies at James Cook University, said, quote, "We used to think the Great Barrier Reef is protected by its sheer size, but our results show that even the world's largest and relatively well-protected reef system is increasingly compromised and in decline." Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.